Good evening, D&D Davison Live, weatherblogs.com, student meteorologist. We're going to start off here with a look at what Matthew is. You can see where Matthew is currently located. And it's going to basically move as a low this direction and then shift back towards the northeast. And when we show you the computer models later, it'll be explanatory. Well, we may get another system form out here, either here or over towards Cuba, and then move to the north and east. Too early to tell on all that, but we'll show you some model data to back up that information. Lisa's dying a slow death out in the Atlantic. Nothing really good with her, and other than that, in the tropics, pretty quiet at this time. Looking at what Matthew is, you can see this where Matthew stays, and it bounces off a newer circulation off of this low that Matthew is right around here, and it pushes it up near Florida. Like I said, very early. This is 120 some hours out. Very early still in the game to say, okay, we're going to have a tropical system hit Florida, but it's a model that's been consistent over 3 days, the CMC model, and we're going to look at other models. Some saying this, some not buying this. We'll show you momentarily. Here's another model, the GFS, the Global Forecast Model. You can see here's Matt, and it pulls off a new system, pulls it up, and then off to the shore here. So, I don't know why it's going so fast. I'll slow it down a little bit. Okay, there he is. Starts here, moves up, and then along the coast and out. The other scary part is that a secondary low would then form here in the Caribbean also. So these are two areas. This is a GFS, but the GFS has had the solution of the storm also coming near the east coast or Florida. So there's a couple things. These two models have had 3 days consecutive of this printout, so we can't exactly ignore these when it comes to forecasting. I'm going to go to a couple other models. And here's where I say it gets odd, because here's the low pressure system, pushes it off coast, redevelops, backs it up. This is where the solutions do not match. This is the GFDL model, and it does not show anything going over Florida. So first at HWRF. HWRF is showing a solution now, also developing a low pressure system here south of Cuba. So there's a few more models getting on board now. And much like other models, NOGAPS has now grabbed onto the solution of the same sort of system that moves up towards the Florida coast. So more models are getting on board with this, and I would definitely watch it over the next couple of days here at liveweatherblogs.com. We will watch it, but just want to give you a heads up. This is 3 days in a row now that two of the models caught on this, and now a couple more are coming on board on the solution. So we'll see how it all plays out. Now going to the SPC outlook for severe weather. Looking at Sunday's outlook, we have a very slight chance of any severe weather, and it mainly would be down here along the Gulf Coast. We're going to have a front stalled out here, a lot of rainfall starting to occur in the Mid-Atlantic, but like I said, the severe weather not looking as predominant tomorrow. And going for Monday. And now looking at Monday, we're in an area here, Tidewater, Virginia, down through Georgia, with this low developing and in the upper levels and all that. We're going to have a probability of some isolated severe thunderstorms with high winds and possibly some isolated tornadoes. It's something that member Triad NC and I have discussed actually, and I went to look for a few more runs, and I'm seeing this solution. So eastern North Carolina, eastern South Carolina, parts of Georgia, parts of Virginia, we need to watch out for possibility of some isolated severe thunderstorms with damaging winds and isolated tornadoes on Monday. Taking a look at the surface map, you can see this is one low pressure here. We have a stalled out front laying across the Appalachian Trail. And what this will be is a focal point tomorrow for some heavier rain starting to pick up here in the Appalachians. And we have a chance of rain straight through like Tuesday, and then increasing again at the end of the week depending on what may occur, what may develop low pressure wise down here, and then move along the coast. Something we have to watch out for, and definitely will here at liveweatherblogs.com. Look for the rest of the weekend here in the Roanoke Valley. 61 tonight. 64 is also going to be up to Sunday, with rain likely. Heavy rain at night on Sunday night. 55 degrees. 68 on Monday with heavy rain on Monday night, 59, 80 Tuesday with rain dissipating, 77 on Wednesday. So we're not going to be getting out of the lower 70s for the next 2-3 days, and then 80, and then nighttime lows will be around 55 to 60. So we're going to be into a very damp and wet period here in the Roanoke Valley, which is good for the fire danger, much as the plants and the leaves changing also. And we're going to do a detailed thing on the Blue Ridge Parkway. When we start getting fall colors, I'm going to be doing some blogs on the Blue Ridge Parkway about fall foliage. So take a look for that later, a couple weeks into October. Triad, 62 tonight, 68 tomorrow, with showers Monday, showers through Tuesday. Slight chance of thunderstorms in this area. We were looking at the possibility of some possible isolated severe. And what we have to also look for is this is going to be an upper level load that's causing all this rain over the next few days. And then partly sunny Wednesday, 80 degrees. So wet period here, Triad, and definitely in Roanoke, in the Roanoke Valley with the orographic lift, and everything else will make the rain go even higher. So until tomorrow, Dean D. Davison, liveweatherblogs.com.